Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for I Love It. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play this the easiest, we need a capo on fret 3. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so check that out. I will show you a non-capo version of this later in the video, but stick around because I'm going to show all the structure and the strumming in the first part of the video, then I'll talk about the chords for the capoless version afterwards. So the first chord is a G major chord. And to build that chord, we have 3 on the E string, and this is in reference to the capo, so 3 are from the capo, 1, 2, 3, then 2 on the A string, 0, 0, 0, and a 3 on the high E. That's our first chord. Let's go through all the chords and I'll talk about the strumming. The second chord that we need is a D major chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 on the high E. 2 more chords to go. A major. We have an open A string, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G, B, then an open E string. And the last chord that we need, not just for the start of the song, but for the full song, is E minor, which is an open E string, 2, 2 on the A and D strings, 0, 0, 0 on the remaining strings. Now this song basically loops these chords round a lot. So in terms of the order of the chords, we have G for a bar, D for a bar, and then A for 2 bars. Then, in most sections, you do it all again with one minor difference. G, D, A. However, we then go to the E minor chord. Now, because there's no guitar parts in this song, you can have a bit of liberty, a bit of freedom over how you strum and how you play it. Now, I'm just playing what I think sounds nice over the chords, and yeah, so let's talk about the strumming that I have, but feel free to come up with your own. For every chord, for every bar, I'm playing down, down, up, down, up. I'll do that slowly. Down, down, up, down, up. Or if you're counting along with it, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So I'll just slowly play through those chords with that rhythm so you can follow it along nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the second time round, repeat the same thing, with an earlier jump to E minor. So let's talk about the structure of the song, as in when to play all these chords. Now it's worth mentioning that if you want the chords and the lyrics matched up as well as the chord chart for this song, then head on over to Patreon, a couple of dollars, you get everything wrote out professionally. It saves you from trying to memorize it or trying to write things down and potentially making a mistake. But the structure of the song, we start off with an introduction, it's got those synthy chords, and we're just playing the G, D, and 2 lots of A. Then when the vocals kick in, we have the main set of chords that I talked about earlier, so the 2 times round where you finish on E minor. Do all of those chords twice. We then get to a chorus where we repeat the exact same thing. There's then like a post-chorus, which is the same thing yet again, and basically you're going to repeat this for almost everything. But there is an exception. Just before the kind of rapper part of the song near the end, there are 8 bars of nothing. And if you get the chord chart, you'll notice it says NC, that means no chord. Then at the end of the song, you just play the same chords over and over. So it's basically one set of chords that you just do for 90% of the song. So now let's talk about what we do if we don't have a capo. So the chords turn into B flat major is the first chord. So we have a bar chord, which is starting with fret 6 here. So you're going to bar, you're going to flatten your finger over fret 6. And then you're going to add 8, 8 on the A and D strings with, on fret 7, your middle finger on the G string. That's your first chord. That replaces what is the G major chord. Then the next chord is an F major chord, the same shape down at the bottom. The following chord is a C major chord, which is 3 on the A string, 2 on the D string, open G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. And then eventually, what would have been the E minor, we have a G minor chord, which is another bar chord. So I'm flattening my finger on fret 3 and adding 5, 5 on the A and D strings. So just to show you what that would look like when I play through the chords, it goes like this. B flat, F, C major, G minor. So you can see there lots of bar chords. If you're comfortable with bar chords, great, then you don't need to worry about the capo. If you feel like those bar chords are a bit too much, then yeah, capo is going to make life way easier. So feel free to get yourself a capo. So that is going to get you through the full song. If you are interested in getting the chord chart and so on, do go over to Patreon. There is a link in the description for it. It really just helps out me and the work I do over on YouTube. So thanks to you for watching. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. So the moment this video goes live, they will get access to the content that I mentioned earlier. So thanks to them and thanks to you. I'll see you in the next video.